Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another daily vlog. Okay, so the last time I talked to y'all, my camera it got wet and it was like foggy. It looked like I was talking to y'all through like a cloud. So it does look better, but I'm still letting it dry out a little bit. It's making like this weird kind of ticking noise. So I'm probably gonna have to send that thing in to get fixed. So this is my old camera, and I have such great things to say about this camera. This is a camera, not this exact one. I've had like 4 different ones. This is a camera that I use the most. So it feels like I'm coming back home when I use this camera. But like the focusing and stuff is not my favorite. So there's pros and cons to all the different cameras, but if it looks a little different, that is why. So it is a kind of cold day here. I am going to get out for a little while. I have a lot of stuff I need to do today, and I'm trying to like stay focused and get it all done because it's going to be a busy one. Is like, how much can I cram in while the kids are at school? It's like rained a little bit and it's really like blustery, I would say. So I've got on like this sweater. I think this is one of the ones Jen gave me. It's so like cozy, but it also isn't too thick. And this is Heatless Curl hair. It got a little curlier than I would have liked, especially on this side. I'm still kind of learning it, but I brushed it out and then sprayed it, so it kind of tamed it a little bit. And then as the day goes on, my hair always just, it's really, probably by the end of the day, it won't even look like my hair was curled. But Heatless curls are so amazing. It took me forever to get on the trend, and I've told y'all this before, but I had this heatless curl system that didn't have a wire in it, and it didn't work for me. Like my hair just constantly fell out of it. So I bought one that has a wire, and you still sleep in it. Like it's still very cushy and everything, but man, it holds it so much better. So again, I will link the one I have down below. It wasn't very expensive at all. So let me kind of tell you all the plan for the day. I am working on a mother's room, like a cry room kind of thing, a situation where if a mom needs to nurse or her baby's upset and she doesn't want to take them to the nursery because they're too little or whatever, there's a room where she can go and have some privacy. Because the nursery, is busy and there's toddlers and everything else. So, David painted it yesterday, one of the days this week. And we have a glider that we're going to move from the nursery. We're going to kind of switch around some furniture. So we have a glider. We have a changing table. We bought that. I told you guys we bought that at Once Upon a Child. I do need to get a changing pad cover. But I need a lamp. I need a rug. And I want to get like some sort of decor, like a sign, a decor piece, a wall hanging. So that's my goal for today because I really want to get this room done by Sunday. We have a little tiny newborn that was just born, and he needs a place, and his mom needs a place where they can be that is private. I remember breastfeeding at church, and I used to have to go into David's office when he was a worship pastor in Texas. I would go into his office to breastfeed, and even if I locked the door, people would have to come in there to get like different stuff out of his office because there was like storage in there. And so they would unlock the door and just walk in on me. And it was horrible. Even if I put a sign on the door, they never read it. And so I was like trying to like cover up and all the time. So we're going to make this a private room. And so I want to get all of this stuff. I think I'm going to go to Walmart has like some little side tables with lamps built into it, which I think will be perfect. And then also I'm going to look at the rugs they have. I'm going to go to Hobby Lobby for the signs or the wall hangings because they're 50% off. I also need to run into Sam's for us and for the church. We need coffee at the church. We are down to like barely any coffee left, and community coffee is on sale this month. So I'm going to like buy several of them because I think it's the best tasting one. And they every few months will put it on sale. So it's on sale right now. So I'm going to get enough to last us for a little while. So that's kind of my plan. I'm just kind of killing time really until David is ready because he's got a planning meeting early this morning. And once he is done with that, and we have no idea how long that's going to take, I am going to meet him at the church and we are going to do our podcast. We are we're kind of trying to get everything done. This has been a very busy week with David having revival services. That is now over. Last night was the last night of that. So I'm so happy to kind of have our evenings back a little bit. David said it was he had such a good time there. And everything went so well and he enjoyed it so much, but we have missed him at home. It's been a crazy, crazy month. It's like every week we've had like stuff in the evenings and stuff. So, we are behind filming our podcast, and tomorrow is Friday, and normally we would just do it on a Friday, but tomorrow is the Special Olympics, and we're going to be going with Nate to, they're doing bowling for the Special Olympics. And actually, Lucy's going to get to be there too because she volunteers in the special needs room at her school, and they're all going to the Special Olympics as well. So it'll be fun. And once the Special Olympics is over, usually they let us check out Nate and just bring him home. So we won't be able to film the podcast tomorrow. So today is a day, but we just don't know when. Like, we're going to have like a small window. David has 2 meetings and he thinks there's going to be a small window, like an hour or 2 in the middle of those. So I'm just going to be on call and do my errands around when I need to meet up with him. So I've got my water right here. I brought a protein shake with me. At some point, I'm going to get myself a coffee and mix that all together. So it's just going to be like run errands with me. Let's make this mother's room as good as we can. Yesterday, I did not vlog at all because I spent all day typing out emails to follow up from our Blocktober event. Hundreds of emails. I cannot tell you how glad I am to be done with that. So I emailed everybody that came, and what's sad is there's so many people that their emails were completely unreadable, ineligible. I could not read them. I tried my best and they came back as undelivered, but we did what we could. And, I'm glad that is done. So all day I did that and I'm like, there's no point in vlogging. That's all I did all day. So anyway, I'm going to get moving for the day. Y'all come hang out with me. I love that our church, like, we have been able to make rooms from the ground up. And it's been so rewarding. Like, we made the special needs room, and you guys all helped me do that. The kids' room has been transformed, and we worked in the preschool room, which still needs a little bit more stuff, but it's a work in progress. And then this mother's room, and like we did the hospitality room, and it's been really fun to kind of I'm not like the best decor person or anything, but I try my hardest to do it on a budget, and make the room as accessible and usable as possible. So I'm going to get moving for the day. Y'all just come along with me. Let's do it together, and let's have a good one. So let's get going. Oh, okay. This camera zooms in more than I'm used to. All right. I stopped at 7 Brew and I could not believe the price of this. So I just got a large cold brew, just black, because I'm going to add my protein shake. I'm going to drink down on this and add the protein shake gradually, because I don't know. I thought about getting espresso shots, but sometimes it's not strong enough once I add the protein shake. So I like it black. And it is really good, but this was almost $7 for just plain cold brew. Nothing in it, no shots of anything. I feel like that's really crazy because I feel like a latte with espresso isn't that much at 7 Brew. So I don't exactly know, but I did have a gift card. So girl math, it's free, right? So anyway, I was going to go to Starbucks and then I passed right by it. So I had to go to 7 Brew. I'm sitting outside of Walmart. So I think I'm going to go to Walmart first, then Hobby Lobby, then Sam's. That's kind of my plan. So whatever I get, I'll show y'all. Let's shop. Let's shop together. Okay, so I am done shopping for the church. I got everything for the mother's room. I got the coffee and all that. got, basically, I had to get, what did I say? A rug, a lamp, a changing pad cover, the wall decor. Is that it? And that's, oh, and curtains and a curtain rod. So I'm done with that. I still have not heard from David. I think he's still in his meeting. It's 11:30. I just ran into JCPenney's and I found that cruise ship ornament, and we've been looking for one. It was $5.99. Perfect. I'm going to try to write on there like Carnival Ballard 2024. So David was texting me. He has said they're winding down. So I'm like, well, text me when you're done. So it should be maybe another 30, 40 minutes. So I'm done with the church stuff. So I think I'm just gonna, I don't want to go back home. I don't have time to do that. So I think I'm just gonna go look around. I've been wanting to go to TJ Maxx. I'm gonna go look around TJ Maxx for a little while. I am burning up. When you're outside, it feels great. It's like, hold on. Let's see. It's like 50 something, 60 degrees. But when you go in the stores, it's so hot. I'm burning up. So anyway, I drank all but this much of my coffee. It was really good. So I'm going to go walk around TJ Maxx, look for some Christmas presents, just kind of shop around. And then maybe David will be ready to go ahead and film the podcast. If it goes any later, he may not have time to do this. And I don't know when we're going to do it if we don't have time today. Maybe we can, because we can't really do it at home. Anyway, also, if I have time, I was going to go get the car washed, but I may not have time today. And then another thing I would like to do is take all of this stuff back to our campus, because I'm meeting him at the main campus, but I have a trunk full of stuff that goes to our campus. But anyway, we can do that tomorrow. All right, headed to TJ Maxx. All right, you guys, I bought my first Christmas present. I'm not going to show it, but if you have little kids to buy for, TJ Maxx is a great place for toys. Also, this is a couple things. My tip by TJ Maxx tips. They have these big, like, reusable shopping bags for 99 cents at TJ Maxx, and they are perfect for gift bags. They can reuse them. They're really big. So instead of buying like a huge gift bag at Dollar Tree for $1.25, they're 99 cents at TJ Maxx. And I thought this one was cute, the little camper. So I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I just went and picked it up. And then the other thing, I don't know if it's every TJ Maxx, but this is the cheapest place to buy 20-ounce Diet Cokes. And when I'm running errands and stuff, I love having these. So I always get one when I go to TJ Maxx. It's $1.39. At my Walmart, it's $2.60 something for a 20-ounce. So $1.39 I think is really fair. It's good. So David just texted me and said he is done. So we are going to have just enough time to film real quick. And then I'll see what else I have time to do before I have to get Mark. I have 2 hours before I have to get Mark. So we are doing real good on time. There is a ton of road construction. So I'm hoping, the church is right across the street, but I don't know how easy it's going to be to get there. So I will see you guys when I get done with all this. All right, you guys, I'm done filming with David. We did not film very long, so that was perfect. It's like 1 o'clock. So I have an hour before I have to get Mark. So I'm trying to figure out what I should do. I think I'm going to wait and not take this stuff to the church until tomorrow, because I don't want to have to deal with that construction again. So I'm going to run, I think, and get the car washed, because I really need to vacuum everything out and just get it clean. I'm going to do that, and then maybe run into Dollar Tree and kill a little bit of time before I have to get Mark. So I have been gone all day. I left the house at like 8 o'clock and it's 1 o'clock, but I feel like it's pointless to go home for just a few minutes. So I will let you guys know. Thank you all for hanging out with me and let me update you every 5 seconds. But I think that's the plan. I think I'm going to go get the car washed. Like there's so much like grass and stuff being tracked in. I think it'll feel good to get it all clean, even though, I don't know, it may rain, but at least it'll get like the dirt off the car. So let me go do that. I'm about to get Mark. Ran into the Dollar Tree. Got a few things. Thought I'd do a little Dollar Tree haul in the car. I'm sorry I have to have the air on. I am sweating in this. I should not wear a sweater. I'm not made for them. And this is lightweight too. I am like roasting. Okay, so it's like a bunch of random stuff. I got 2 of these large like Christmas containers.
And I just knew. I felt wise.
Sorry. 2 of these large Christmas containers. I got this one, and they also had this one. This would be perfect for like cookies or Chex Mix or whatever I decide to do with it. Got that. Then I also got this container. I buy like these every year. They're just really great for lots of different treats and stuff. I probably should have got more than one, but I have some left over from last year, I think. I need to find out where they are. But you can't beat the price. All right. Also, if you guys remember a couple years ago when I made the book ornaments, like you'd make little books and then put them in here of all the books you read. I never got around to doing last year's books, and I need to do this year's books. So I got 2 of these. They're plastic and you can fill them. I'm hoping there's enough room. I know for last year's there'll be enough room because I did like 60 something the year before, and then I did 60 something last year. This year I'm up to 100 already. So I'm hoping it's going to all fit in here. Basically, if you weren't around for that, I've thought about like, it would be probably so much work, but like selling them, like if someone wanted me to make one for them, I would have to charge a good bit though, because it's a lot of time. But you print off the cover of the book. Like I find the graphic, I shrink it down, I print that off on sticker paper. The front, I do 2 of the front. So front or back, it looks like the front of the book. And then I stick it on some foam and it looks like little mini books. And then I stick them all in here and put the year on it. And it's just a great way to remember like all the books I read. So I'm going to start on it. I have to catch up from last year and do this year. So it's going to be a lot of work. So I went ahead and bought this. Now I have to do it. We are always needing pins and I never can find them. I don't know where they all go. And I just was like, I'm going to just buy some pins and then we'll have them. They probably won't last long, but here's some blue pins. I've bought these mints before and I really liked them and they last a long time. There's like 50 mints in here or something. I thought that was pretty good for $1. They're sugar-free and I've bought them before and I liked them. They also had cotton candy mints. I wasn't sure about that. I just don't feel like that would be good. I did wash the car, if you saw that, and they had like cleaning kits you could buy there, but it was like a one-time use thing. It came with like a little wipe and I don't know what else, and it was like $3, but I thought, I'm going to the Dollar Tree. I got this and a cloth to keep in my car, and that way I can wipe down the car with it. And I got this little trash can cup holder thing. I thought that'd be so cute to have to put trash in. So I'm going to put this in one of the cup holders. I got myself a eyeshadow brush. I need a new one of this. Mine is always dirty and I don't know what happened to the other one. I only have like one eyeshadow brush. So I got another one. I got Laila a little treat because she's been alone all day and she's going to be so sad when I get home. So I found this little fox. She is going to destroy this. She will rip out. I think there's a squeaker. Oh, there's no squeaker. Oh, yes, there is. No, there's not. There's no squeaker. It says squeeze me. Oh, she is going to rip this, but I thought it was cute. It has like the little rattly tail. It's a little fox. So I'm going to give her that. I got these hooks because I've been meaning to buy command hooks for the kids' room. I always put like a Christmas sign on their door, but I didn't have any command hooks to do that. I didn't even know Dollar Tree had them. This is perfect. And then I saw this hand soap and I just thought for $1.25, it's vanilla almond and sugar. I just thought this would be great to have when we run out of soap, and $1.25, that's pretty good. That is everything I got. I promised Mark I would bring him some french fries when I picked him up. So I'm going to run through the drive-thru, get him some french fries, pick him up, and then go home. I've got laundry to do. I've got so much I need to do around the house. So I'll see y'all back later. All right, you guys. So I got this big bag of popcorn at Sam's. It was on sale for like $5 and some change. I've been buying the small individual bags of Skinny Pop popcorn just because it's been convenient, but I just couldn't today. But this being on sale, it made it even cheaper to do it like this. So I just came home after I got Mark and I divided all of it up into little packages. Nate and Lucy both love popcorn. So I think there's 19 bags out of one big bag. So I always say, like, portioning it out is more convenient, but then you have to actually take the time to do it. But sometimes it's just totally worth it to pay for the convenience, but when it's like this expensive. So anyway, Skinny Pop is a really good price and it's delicious. So anyway, that's what I did. I'm going to put all this stuff away and then I just need to sit down and rest, maybe read a little bit before Lucy and Nate get home. And it is safe to say that Laila loves her fox. Do you love Mr. Fox? You eating him up? Yeah, me throw him? She likes to play tug of war. Ow, Laila, don't bite me. Oh, oh, oh. She's like, no, I don't want you to throw it. You me throw him? Me throw him? She's playing hard to get. All right, I'm gonna leave you alone with him.
Last year I thought about how things can come around just like that if everyone is here to celebrate one day. We have our ups and downs, but when there's love there's always a way. And oh, this time of year we come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday, it means so much more than words can say.
So it's the end of the night. I'm sitting on the floor because I was hoping Laila would come over here and sit with me. She's been playing with that little fox I got at the Dollar Tree. She hasn't even ripped it up or anything. She's just been like chewing on it and like carrying it around everywhere, wanting me to throw it for her. She likes to like play like tug of war with it. Best $1.25 I think I spent a long time. It has entertained her all day. It is the end of the night though. Hi, you gonna come say hi to the people? She's such a sweet girl. So let me tell you guys how the night went. Everybody got home from school. David took Mark to get a haircut. He sent me some footage, so I hope you guys, I hope it made it in the vlog. He looks so adorable with his haircut short. It's so cute. He did so good too. Like usually he cries and stuff, but this time it's like he's finally big and he did great. Then he came home and we had a little bit of leftovers to eat tonight. So David had the leftover. I gave him the choice. I'm like, I have leftover taco stuff. I have leftover pizza casserole. He wanted the pizza casserole. So he ate the last serving of that. And I had like a burrito bowl type thing. So I roasted up some zucchini in the air fryer. And then I had a little bit of cauliflower rice left over. So I put like in a bowl, cauliflower rice, roasted zucchini, a little bit of cottage cheese, taco meat, and a little bit of shredded cheese. And then I topped it with taco sauce, a little bit of sour cream. Y'all, it was so good. It was so delicious. Like really, really good. And then I made the kids, like I had some like naan bread in the freezer. And so I got that out and I made them homemade pizzas on that. And I was busy cutting up the zucchini and I totally forgot about pizza. So it got a little toasty. And as Lucy was eating it, it still was fine. Just was a little bit crunchy on the bottom. She lost a tooth. Like this tooth has been driving her crazy all week. And so she was just eating that crunchy crust and it just came right out. So the tooth fairy is going to have to come tonight. It came right out. She was like, oh, wow, that's my tooth. But anyway, I'm going to bed, y'all. I am so very tired, like so very tired. It's been a very busy day. Tomorrow is going to be a super busy day. We have the Special Olympics tomorrow. And then I was thinking we would just check Nate out after that. And but his teacher said that they were going to go back to the school and order pizza. Last year, they ate like at the Special Olympics. So I don't know why. I don't know, because I think Lucy's eating there. But anyway, if that is true, he is not going to want to come home with us. He's going to want to go back to school and eat delivered pizza. I just know him. So once we get done at the Special Olympics, me and David are going to go put together the mother's room. I am so nervous / excited to see how everything comes together because I have a hard time envisioning things. Like, unless I have like a picture I'm like trying to copy, like a design or something, I have a hard time like envisioning it. So I've got like all these different elements and I'm kind of nervous to see how they all fit together in that room. But I know it's gonna be cute. And I'm just so ready for the weekend. We don't have any plans this weekend, so we're gonna have to think of something fun to do. But anyway, I'm going to bed right now while I can. It's been really nice to have David around tonight, and I'm tired. I edited. So I always, on the week, like on the end of the week, like Thursday and Friday, I try to get all my videos posted for YouTube through the weekend, so I don't have to work on the weekend. And because today I was gone all day, and then tomorrow is gonna be busy, I'm like, oh man, I need to get going on all the weekend videos. So I edited Saturday's video and Monday's video and got those up. The only one I have left to edit is Sunday's video, which I recorded in the car today. While I was running errands, I recorded Sunday chat. So I need to edit that tomorrow at some point, and then I'll be all good for the weekend. But anyway, if you guys are still here, I know this video is probably long. Leave me the tooth emoji. Leave me the tooth emoji. Lucy lost that tooth, and she's going to the orthodontist tomorrow. I forgot about that. We've got to check her out a little bit early to take her to the orthodontist tomorrow. We're hoping now they're going to look at her mouth, but we're hoping that she's going to move to only having to wear her retainer at night, which we had a little bit of scare with a retainer. I wasn't vlogging this day, but on Sunday, and she has been so good about keeping up with this retainer. I mean, it's clear. It's so easy to lose, you know, and she has done great. It's been like a couple of months at least with this thing. And so she was getting ready for bed on Sunday night, and at bedtime we always like clean it really good and everything. Well, she goes to get it out of her case, and she realizes that she doesn't have it in her case. And so we started thinking, I'm like, when's the last time you had it? Because she wears it all during the day. And she's like, I don't think I've had it since church. Because we went straight from church to eating lunch, and then she just forgot to put it back in, and which has never happened before. And she freaked out. She is so my daughter. I was like, Lucy, stop. Like, we will buy another one. And she's like, they said it was going to be like $200 if I lost it. And I'm like, it's okay. Like, I would hate that, but this was an accident. You have kept up with it so good. And I'm like, we're going to try to find it. So we're searching all over the house because she always puts it in her case. And so like she never lays it down on a plate. So I'm looking through everything. I'm like, okay, when's the last time you had it? And she's like, I remember having it at church and putting it in my case. And then she's like, but I remember I dropped my purse and the case fell out and I put the case back in. And so I'm like, I wonder if it's at church somewhere, if it fell out. And so David was leaving the main campus, and I was like, can you run by our campus really quick and look for Lucy's retainer? And this whole time, Lucy is just so upset, y'all. Like, she's like, because I'm like, you're not in trouble. It's okay. We're going to either find it or we're going to take care of it. Like, stop crying. This is an accident. And she's like, but I'm disappointed with myself. She's so much like me. So anyway, we're on the phone. I'm on the phone with David trying to like tell him where it might be, and he found it. It took him a little while, but like this clear, like little tiny retainer, he found it. She was so happy, and so she's been like guarding that thing with her life. Bless her heart. So I think it's good. She's gonna be able to move to only wearing it at night, which will be great. But she's such a good girl. Anyway, leave me the tooth emoji if you've made it through this whole video. And I know this video is probably long. I just edited Tuesday's video, and it is like 38 minutes. So I'm sorry, y'all. I love you all so much. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Last year